Hey there, everybody. Today is June 1st. Happy Pride Month. Be proud. Be who you are. It was a while ago, Bob the Drag Queen said, just find something about yourself to love. And it could be anything. For him, it was their teeth. They had nice teeth. I think they still have nice teeth. For me, I have a good heart and I grow nice plants. And yeah, I hope you all find something about yourselves and others to love this month. Let's talk about greenhouses. I'm standing outside it right now because even with both doors open, it is hot as, well, a greenhouse. But the tomatoes in here easily number above 100. We have Cherokee purples, like the perps. We have some ruby gold bicolors. We have some Be My Babies. Those are closer to like a cherry or a plum variety. I think these guys need to come out of the greenhouse sooner than later. I think the super hot days are doing too much to them, and they are definitely going through heat stress. The peppers, however, are just loving it. I'm surprised this hosta is doing as nicely as it is. I ought to move that to the shade. But our trays in the hot weather have finally popped. And so things like sages and basils and whatever that is that I forgot that I planted, those are coming up and doing great. And I'm pretty sure that those are some additional basils and things that I'll have to go in split. But it's going pretty well. It's easily 100 and something degrees in here, and it's way more humid because of the capture. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is this guy. This used to be my bathroom sink. Now it's my potting table. This guy holds all my substrates. I can scoop it in, or I can pick it up, stick it right there, just press against it, sweep everything in, and go. Look at that. I got some pots. I have some African violet liquid that I don't think I've ever opened, but it came with the house, and I hate throwing things out. Might be a problem for me. And then all of our little nylon blinds. These are like super floppy in the heat right now, just because they've been cooking. But these guys will get a nice little wipe down, and then these become our plant tags. And I have a post from a while ago talking about this, but basically these are UV resistant. They will break after a certain amount of time. My device is too hot after 2 minutes and 40 seconds in the greenhouse. We're overheating. Go us. So I'll just cut at intervals. I usually like to start with that. I'll do the other end because it's got the same thing. And then I just cut equidistant strips and write on them with an endemic marker. Permanent marker's okay. There's one made by Listo that is really nice and a little bit more permanent than the Sharpies are. But yeah, this is our greenhouse coming along. These guys get watered like twice a day at this point. It's a huge time sink, and I can't wait till they find homes with all of our lovely friends and neighbors. Speaking of which, market was delayed by a week, so I have to keep watering all of these. But they do get to grow out a little bit further and look like a little bit more impressive plants. Because deep down inside, people can say that they want, food grown with no additives and none of those things. But, if you're not feeding them regularly like that, and you're not going crazy with things, this is what they can grow like. There's a debate I have in my brain about whether I should be overfeeding these guys to the point of like fertility saturation, or if there should be periods of not quite starving, but like lean times, the skinny and the haps. It's not what that means. But times where the roots have to really stretch out and try to find the nutrition that's still in there that they haven't captured or capitalized on yet, and times where it is flush for them to be able to uptake as much as they can to build out an even stronger root system. There are. I have to stop. Hold on, guys. We're gonna pick this back up in the shade. It's warm out. So there's a debate. Um, it's not just in me. Lots of growers will advocate for a regular feeding or irregular feeding or lean and flush periods, and their timings differ and it varies between species, I believe. That would make sense to me because not everything behaves the same. But so here, my thought is I try to have a feeding schedule, whether it's water from the duck pond or from our fertigation barrels where I throw green manures and weeds and yard trimmings and tree leaves and all of the green wastes into. I water with those periodically, and then I try to go a few watering sessions in between to try and get the most out of it, to not leave too much mineral fertility in there because that has its own set of problems. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Those are some of the things that we're doing. We have one barrel that needs to get emptied out, and I'm considering doing a waterless compost leachate system. We'll have more on that soon. But yeah, um, everything's always moving, everything's always doing, and sometimes certain tasks fall off, but the watering and the keeping things growing has to keep going. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and what your feeding philosophy is for plants. I think that could be a fruitful and fun discussion, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments or in reply videos, or yeah, if you've seen this mentioned somewhere else and you think that it's a useful piece of the conversation, I'd love to see it. So thanks a lot. Happy June. Happy Pride. Till next time, happy planting.